Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your timeless general love reading. I am recording this at the end of May. So if you're watching it the end of May, beginning of June, it is for June, basically. I wanted to clarify that because I had somebody else with one of the other ones I uploaded. They thanked me for a surprise mid-month reading. And I'm sorry that you thought you were surprised, but it's not a mid-month reading. This is for June if you're watching it just before June or in June, okay? It's going to be good for about 4 weeks out from when you first see it. Now, it is timeless also. So if this is something that you end up watching 6 months after I've recorded it, because it's timeless, that's when you're meant to see the messages, okay? That's the right time for you. Now, the reason the cards are kind of already laid out here is because I did start your reading and I had to redo it. I was having issues, so to speak. So here we are starting over again, but the cards had already come out and I don't like, throwing them away and starting over because this is your message. So I'm going to let you know what the cards are and then we're going to go into it. You have the Nine of Cups, amazing. The Five of Swords, the Star card, the Moon, Five of Wands. Now this card here is in the center of the reading, so it's part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck, which is the Justice card. Then you have the Devil card, Faith, Ten of Wands, and the King of Cups. I think I'll do that later. Okay, so with the Justice and the Five of Wands, this is all about fighting a battle. You're trying to gain balance in a situation. This could be nothing more than you having inner conflict and trying to find balance and harmony within your own world, whatever that means to you, okay? For others of you, something about this card that I want to point out, the Five of Wands, is if you look at this, all the men that are fighting this battle against each other, they all look the same. None of them look like they're, there's no hierarchy here is what I'm trying to say. These men are all equals, okay? There's no kings, there's no any of that. We're all equals here. So you could be fighting for equality. You could be, this could say that whoever it is you're battling with, they feel and think the same way you do. There's reciprocity here, right? There's an equality here to some degree. The Justice card being here, it's all about balance. It can actually represent a legal battle. You have the Battle card and you have the Justice card. So this could actually represent some kind of a legal battle that some of you are going through. The Justice card being here does say that it is going to have a good outcome for you. Okay, it's going to come out in your favor. Now, I'm just going to set these aside for now. This top row here, you have the Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Star card. So the Five of Swords is the deceit card. This is somebody not being totally honest. It's not, huge. It's probably a little white lie. It could be somebody who has such intense feelings for somebody else that there's fear in being honest about your feelings. So the feelings are held back, or the person, whoever it is, you Sagittarius or your person, afraid to share how deeply they feel for you. So maybe they're a little bit dishonest about their feelings. Now, I have to say, I am getting a couple of different scenarios here. One is that it's a love reading based on romantic love, and there's another story here that's based on familial love. So family member, son, daughter, brother, sister, parent, whatever. But these two cards, the Star card and the Nine of Cups, flanking the Five of Swords, this makes me feel that on some angle, this is one of you, this is the other one. So one of you has maybe addiction issues. The other one is maybe healing from emotional issues. It feels like there's a bit of upset here. There's not, it doesn't feel balanced. Okay? Whatever this is up here that's going on, it's not balanced. It does not feel balanced at all. And it feels to me like each of you thinks the other one's deceiving you. So you, Sagittarius, feel like the family member is deceiving you. They feel like you're deceiving them. There's a lot of imbalance around that, and there's conflict, okay? And a feeling of being trapped in the situation. Also, there's uncertainty. It just, I can't stress enough how unbalanced this whole thing feels. There's uncertainty, there's deceit, there's conflict, there's burden, there's feeling trapped. But when all is said and done, have faith. Have faith, because although you may feel overwhelmed in this situation, or you become overwhelmed by the situation, this person does love you. This family member loves you very much, very much. I keep being brought back to the Nine of Cups. I feel like one or both of you maybe have addiction issues that you need to heal from, you need to work on. Because that, for me, is what's causing the conflict, the uncertainty, the feeling that each is being deceived by the other, the feeling trapped in the situation, the imbalance here. Because people with addictive personalities or addiction issues, we just don't think properly in that situation. And I'm not saying it's you, Sagittarius. I'm not saying it's not you. It could be. Does not feel good for me. When we're in a situation where we're struggling, whether it's emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, it doesn't really matter. When we're struggling and we go into the fight or flight mode and we're there for any length of time and it becomes chronic, it's the ego's job to protect the body and to protect you as a person. And when we go into flight or fight mode and we're there for any length of time, or it's chronic, years long, it's automatic for the ego to take you to a place of selfishness, because you need to look out for yourself. It's about protection here. It's about survival mode. And I feel like both of you are in this mode. You're both going through this fight or flight thing, and you're feeling trapped, and you're if it's men, I hate to say this because men don't like to say I'm scared, but I feel that their fear is underlying this somewhere. And when I say fear, I just basically mean negativity. It's, love versus fear kind of deal, which is positivity versus negativity. And because of the negativity in this situation, you both are struggling so badly to try and find the balance and the harmony. But have faith. You will find it. The Ten of Wands here, this is about being overwhelmed and being burdened and exhausted. This is a heavy weight to carry for either of you, for both of you. But it's a 10. So it is coming to an end. It will come to an end. Have faith. Love, 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 love. It's all about love. Try to see things from a place of love rather than a place of fear, meaning positivity, not negativity. Try to see everything about this situation from a place of positive, not negative. That's what's going to help you move forward. Okay, now that being said, getting to the reading based on it being a romantic love. Same kind of idea, except that the Nine of Cups and the Star card, for me, in this situation, it feels to me more like they both represent wish fulfillment. Both of you see the other as someone so extremely special in their life. It's dream person. It's a dream come true. It's a wish come true. Now the addiction thing could still be here, one or both of you, but I'm not feeling like that's the issue here. It could play into it, but what I'm getting more than anything is that you both feel the same way. The Five of Swords, you know, in the other scenario represented deceit. In this part of in the romantic love side of it, I don't feel like it's deceit. I feel it's more about doing what's right. Doing what's right for you or the other person. Whatever that means to you, it's about doing what's right. There is conflict, there is an imbalance here, and it's because of the uncertainty. I feel like because of your intense feelings for this other person and vice versa, you both, you know, we all know that when we get into a romantic relationship, we all know that the degree of intensity of the love feelings for the other person equal the degree of the pain that's going to be felt if this falls apart, if it goes south. So because of that, there's uncertainty. There could be conflict coming in. You know, I feel like for whatever reason, something happened in Sagittarius in your background in the past, something that hurt you deeply, and you are healing from that. And because of that, you're not feeling trapped by the person, by your person. You're feeling trapped by those past hurts. Because if you look at the card in this deck, which by the way is Tarot of Dreams, I keep forgetting to tell you guys that, but if you look at him in this deck, the Devil's eyes, well, either he doesn't have colors to his eyes or his eyes are closed. He's not even paying attention to you. He's chained himself to the cage, but your door is wide open. And if your person was in here with you, they've escaped. They're gone. They're not allowing themselves to feel trapped by this any longer. And I don't mean they've left the relationship. I mean, they're allowing themselves to feel free in the relationship. All you got to do is step out of this cage, and you too will feel freed in this situation. You're not trapped by any means. You might feel that way, but you're not. And again, if you have faith that this is going to be what you want it and feel it to be, rather than allowing yourself. See, I feel like this is all within you, Sagittarius. I feel like this is inner conflict. I don't feel like this is between you and your person. I feel like this is in you. The imbalance may just be within you, and it's because of your uncertainty where this is headed. Maybe you feel alone here somehow. Maybe you feel like your feelings aren't reciprocated, and you're feeling overwhelmed. I think you're feeling overwhelmed because your emotions are so high here. You've got a lot of love, and I think they've got a lot of love for you. This is where you're headed, for this great love. The healing, the wish fulfillment. You gotta get out of the devil's cage. You've gotta stop feeling trapped if you want to get to this place of deep love. Now, if I put these cards back, I'll let you know what they are, because I clarified, and those are the cards that came out. So in the Five of Swords, check this out. You got the Star card. Wish fulfillment yet again. And Wheel of Fortune. This is destined. This is very fated. Fated. This is a fated relationship. And again, the Nine of Cups. Oh my God, Sagittarius. You have the Nine of Cups twice. You have the Star card twice. This feels to me like... Okay, I'll get there in a second. Now, I clarified the Star, and we have Six of Cups. So this is very much a soulmate. This is someone from your past, a past life. Years ago in this life. Okay, it's someone from your past. And again, Five of Wands. This is confliction. And I still feel like this is you. This is inner conflict on your part. But when I clarified the Devil, look what we got. This is my twin flame card because it represents Gemini, and Gemini is the twins. My guides know that that's my twin flame card. So back up here to what I was going to say. You have the Star card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups twice. You have the Star card twice. What this is telling me with the Wheel of Fortune, this is fated. They feel the Nine of Cups energy. You feel the Nine of Cups energy. That's why there's two Nines of Cups. That's why there's two Star cards. You both feel that energy as well. You're both healing or healed. You both are looking at this like wish fulfillment. It's a dream come true. But it feels so good and so right. Too good to be true is what I feel you're thinking with this Five of Swords. The other thing the Five of Swords can represent is going after something that you really want at all costs, winning and getting what you want at all costs. And that's it's recommended that that's avoided, because somebody always gets hurt when we go after what we want that way. But I really don't think that, that's a small number of you, because that's not what I'm feeling with the Five of Swords. More than anything, I feel that is doing what's right. Doing what's right for you. You're mirroring each other. You have the Lover's card. Whoever this is likely your twin, Sagittarius. Whoever this is that you're thinking about, or that you're so conflicted about, because they have the Star card, you have the Star card, you have the Nine of Cups, they have the Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune comes right in between all of those. The Wheel of Fortune is in between this Star and Nine of Cups, but it's also in between this Star and Nine of Cups. You've got the Soulmate card. Wow. that's why you're here. That's why you're in the devil's cage. That's why you're trapped. You're not trapped in the situation. I feel like you're trapped within yourself, Sagittarius, because this is so good. It's like, wow, too good to be true. What is this? And honestly, I think it's scaring the crap out of you. I think maybe even you're trying to find flaws here, because sometimes, when something feels too good to be true, we start looking for the bad in it because we know it's there somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it. But that's it's the feeling overwhelmed is what's doing this to you, because you're uncertain of what the hell this is. If we go down this way, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Moon, and the Faith card. This is a wish come true. You will have clarity. Have faith. You will have clarity, but have faith that this is what it is. It's not too good to be true. This is what it is. There is a lot of love about to take place here. This is where you're headed. The King of Cups is still waters running very deep. This is, for me, as far as the court cards go, the ultimate love card. The King of Cups, there's nothing like it. But to get there, oh, by the way, the clarifier deck, I'm done clarifying. Now the bottom of that card on the bottom of that deck becomes part of your overall energy too. So the Hanged Man, which is all about taking a step back and trying to see this from a different perspective. Try to see the big picture here. I feel like this is feeling very much like an awakening and an ascension here. You are ascending, you're awakening to your twin, and you're supposed to be moving forward and heading for this fantastic love that's going to be here for you. Look at what's underneath the Hanged Man. This is where you're headed if you will let it go. Just let it go. Let it unfold naturally, and it's going to, this is where it's going to go. But in order to let it unfold naturally, you have to get out of this conflicted way of thinking. You have to gain some balance. And your energy, seriously, is all over the place. Somebody's energy is all over the place here. All over the place. It's because of how good this feels. I know that sounds ironic, but it's like I said, it feels so good, Sagittarius, that you're looking for what's wrong with this. Where's that other shoe? You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're thinking, okay, nothing feels this good without it. Okay, my angels have a way of saying things without it hitting the crapper. Such an elegant way of putting it. But you're afraid that this is going to go south. And like I said, the degree at which this feels amazing, if it goes south, it's going to feel just as bad, if not worse, pain-wise, if it doesn't survive. But this is likely your twin. At the very least, this is an extremely special soulmate connection. Past life, somebody you knew earlier in this life, whatever. But this is very special. So take that step back. Try to see this from a different vantage point. See it from an angle of love, because that's where it's headed. This is, this is so beautiful up here. It is beautiful. And then we hit uncertainty. And that's when the conflict begins. That's when feeling trapped comes in. And that's where you're being asked to have faith. Have faith. Try not to feel overwhelmed by all the love that's coming through here, all the beauty that's coming in. It is real. This is real, Sagittarius. This is real. So if you would like to know what you need to do, be, think, and or feel to focus your energy and get it vibrating at a level that's in proximity to this, then that's what we will figure out in the extended. So go down below and click on the link for the extendeds. It'll take you to my website and we will figure this out for you, because this does have a good ending, Sagittarius. It can have a good ending. Not with your energy like this, though. You have to change your energy. You have to become positive. So click the link below to go to the extended, and we'll take a look at what you need to do, be, think, or feel. See you guys on the other side.